Hi everyone, it's Shaw from STK Markets here at IMARC. I've got Craig Bradshaw, the Managing Director of EQ Resources. Thanks for catching up, Craig. There's been some big developments in the market the last 2 days. You're on the 7:30 report, or tonight actually. There's big media attention on this critical mineral space with Donald Trump and Albanese. Craig, can you just give us a bit of an overview of EQR's critical mineral tungsten, of how that fits in this big funding package that's available?
Yeah, look, thanks, Sean, and appreciate the opportunity to have this talk. The funding package is an excellent outcome for the industry in terms of $8.5 billion US dollars that's available for development of critical strategic assets. From our perspective, in terms of tungsten fits both critical and strategic. It's critical for military applications, technology applications, aerospace applications. Is a core element to actually making a number of applications in that space work. They don't work without the tungsten. It's also strategic in terms of China controls 85% of the global supply of tungsten. And in terms of that demand, 50% of the global demand is in the rest of the world, 50% in China. So the rest of the world does not get the tungsten it needs for its applications unless China deems that it's going to supply. And from that opportunity is where we fit in. We're currently the #1 producer of tungsten in the rest of the world, and we're not yet producing to our full capability and capacity. We expect over the next 6 months to significantly ramp up at both of our operations to a new level of production, which will put us squarely at #1 producer in the world of tungsten. And we then have further opportunities to expand the assets in due course, and certainly from a customer base perspective, I can sell 4 or 5 times as much as what I currently produce. And so our opportunity is to focus on the things we can control to get more product to market. Price-wise, we're seeing the highest prices in the history of the market in terms of tungsten. We're also seeing no real detriment to those prices on the horizon anytime soon, quite simply because from an application perspective, people can't get tungsten. It's not available because of the structural deficit that exists and the fact that China banned the supply of tungsten back in February of 2025.
Thanks, Craig. That's a really good update. So EQ's progressing very well. You're in the market. You are #1. You've got some key milestones which are coming up. Solero, it looks like it's starting to get profitable from the whispers that I've heard in the marketplace.
Yep.
You've also got Mount Carbide. I've seen some beautiful big blasting there, getting to that high grade ore, which I know that'll take another month or 2 to get down to. I'd love to push the button at some point to blow up something big. But the reality is you're getting close to the ore there too. So things are really getting on track at EQ in the short time that you've taken the reins. I know we spoke on your first day, and it's like you've been there for 6 months. You really do have your finger on the pulse. You know the assets, you did want them previously. So this is a really good place to be. Just our investors have got TMG and EQR shares. Can you just give us a quick update on TMG, if you're able to?
Yeah, look, we originally started discussions with TMG around the asset in Vietnam as a downstream smelter. Strategically, it fits well in terms of our business and our access to markets and products. It increases our addressable market. So at the moment, we produce a tungsten concentrate. That facility produces a ferrotungsten. So our addressable market, the number of people we can sell to, if we were to put those assets together, significantly increases from where we are today. And so it makes a lot of sense. The challenge for us has been we have to ensure that our business gets through the challenges that it had in front of it, and we're working through that. Solero is now cash positive, has been since August of this year. Equally, from a production sense, that's now up the curve. We've got good ore coming into the plant. We're getting good production results. We've commissioned new equipment in that process. We'll have a separate announcement about that as we get through commissioning into commercial production for those new pieces of equipment that we installed in Solero. For carbine, we've got 1.3 million tonnes of dirt that we need to move on that southern wall to get access to the Alarm vein. That'll take us through until the end of January. So it's a reasonable volume of dirt to be moving, but we're gaining pace on that. We regularly update the market in terms of the movement of that material. And from February onwards, I expect carbine to be performing much better from a production sense in terms of accessing higher grade ore, that ore feeding the plant and blending with the low grade stockpile we're currently feeding. Right, so the future looks good, and the things that we're focusing on are things that we can control. The market is good from a demand point of view. The market is excellent from a price point of view. The things that we need to fix are things that we can control, and it's on track.
Fantastic. It looks like things are going to progress in the right direction, potentially.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Craig, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
And good luck at IMARC.
Thank you.
Well, we're in the process of
Yeah, it's good. I mean, like you said,